Definitely
Photo's not a kid.
Oh, okay. Because I hate kids.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
are great.
And
That's
what about
recorded,
Maggie?
right?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
recorded,
recorded.
right?
Put that in
just-
a clip.
I just started it like
Clip
that.
that
Like,
and then show
Clip
her
that
kid.
shit.
record and then Winnie, I hate kids. I'm gonna say that.
We're gonna
I
replay
you
that
said it
hear kids.
too.
when your
Edit
baby
that.
comes. We're gonna
Yeah,
play that.
I'm gonna show that to your future child in like like however many 10 years,
Blackmail.
and then be like, look, this
Yeah,
is
that's
what your
funny.
mother said in
Oh.
in confidence to us.
Yeah. On the internet. Just kidding.
For everyone to see. All right. Again, apologies about that. Wait. Changing up a one shot last minute, we'll do that to you. But we're here. Okay. All right. The four of you arrive at the Evening Star Manor. And this is in response to a job notice that had been posted at the local tavern. And you all, not knowing each other prior, had answered it. But were made to arrive. Sorry. But were made to arrive at this particular date on this particular time. So one of you knocks on the door, and behind the door answers someone in nice formal wear. He appears to be the help, and he looks at the four of you up and down, and then he says, Lady Elowen will be seeing you shortly. Follow me. You follow him into the manor, and the Evening Star Manor is a grand and opulent home with high ceilings, large windows, intricate moldings. The floors are made of gleaming hardwood, with plush carpets and rugs in rich colors. The walls are adorned with paintings and tapestries depicting scenes of nature, landscapes, and battle scenes. The main hall is grand and imposing, with a large fireplace and a grand staircase leading to the upper floors. You follow the help, who leads you over to the side room. He takes you into what appears to be a study. Inside the study, the walls are paneled with oh my god, with oh my god. I'm just gonna restart this entire one shot. Hey guys, it's been a long time, but I'm glad.
Wow, so nice to see you again.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Can you tell it's been a long time?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I was like, whoa, okay.
We're not dealing with the busy cuties anymore. I'm not in my safe space. I'm not in my comfort zone, my pocket. But the walls of this study are paneled with dark, richly grained woods and adorned with shelves filled with ancient tomes and scrolls. The ceiling is high with intricate plasterwork and large crystal chandelier hanging from the center. The floor is covered in a plush, deep red carpet, and the room is lit by a combination of natural light from the tall windows and a warm, golden lamplight. At the center of this room is a large, ornately carved desk made of the same dark wood as the walls. On the desk sits a beautiful, intricately detailed quill and inkwell set, as well as other various writing implements. On the desk, you see several small statues and figurines, likely depicting various powerful figures or creatures from throughout history. Behind the desk is a tall bookcase filled with even more books and scrolls, as well as a few small trinkets and curios. There are several chairs set before this desk, and each of you take one of them. And the help says, Lady Elowen will be in shortly. And he steps out, and the door closes. It's several moments. And you figure by the amount of time you've been waiting that Lady Elowen is a woman of great importance. But after a moment, you hear the voice of the butler once more behind you, and he goes, "Lady Elowen." He steps aside, and behind him... Sorry, 1 second. Behind him, a tall and slender half-elf with long curly brown hair and piercing green eyes walks in. As she makes her way around the desk, you see her long, flowing black silk gown that drapes elegantly over her curves. The gown has a high collar, and the sleeves are billowy and wide. A pair of black leather boots announce her steps as she walks in, with a heel that adds to her already imposing height. A cape follows her trail, and she finally takes place behind the desk. As she looks at each of you sitting in each of those chairs, she takes a moment, looking each of you in the eye, and she goes, "Well, if this isn't the most peculiar collection of individuals to enter my manor." She walks over to the bar, a small bar cart beside her desk, and fixes something into a little glass. This glass bottle pouring this dark liquid. She goes, "May I offer any of you anything?" And I want everyone to roll for me a d20.
Elfric's got 11.
Yeah, just
11.
numbers for now.
11.
14.
19.
Oh, who was 14?
14.
All right, who's 19?
19.
11.
11 for Jenny. Okay, Jenny and Megan, I want you both to roll d20 again.
Oh, 2.
20.
Oh.
Okay. All right. He looks over. She looks over to you, Grace, and she goes, "Are you not too old to be traveling?" And then describe what she sees.
She sees a 88-year-old really short old lady that's like a halfling, 3 feet tall. Just very old and tiny. Dressed in granny clothes, like what the usual old people wear. With some nice pearls, and that is all. And some kind of old looking shoes that are like kind of worn out.
She says to you, "Might you be having anything to drink?"
What do you have?
I have Eldritch Ambrosia, which I am tasting right now, and water.
I'll take what you're drinking. It looks really nice.
She pours another glass. She looks over at you, Irk. Am I saying that right? She goes, my, I haven't seen an Eric Kokra in quite a while. And could you describe what she sees?
Aarakocra that's like 5 feet tall, kind of young, 25. And I'm dressed in a chainmail and holding a shield on the side. Just standing up tall, held high, even though I'm 5 feet. So,
Might you be having a drink?
water's fine. Thanks, ma'am.
All right. She peers over to the third seat and almost has a hard time making out your appearance. I'm sorry. What was your name?
She goes, hi, my name's Alfric Shadow Dove. I saw the listing. Seemed exciting.
Can you describe what she sees?
She sees this 6-inch tall fairy. She's younger in age, but she has a luminescent. She is pale in skin, like grayish pale in skin, but has luminescent copper scales patches all across her body. She's in sort of a flowy blouse that's off the shoulder that has a little bit of like a billow sleeve and the ruffles. And her skirt is this high-low skirt made out of black white petals. She wears no shoes. It just only has ankle bracelets around her ankles and a little crystal pearl-looking ball around her waist. But she's just, yeah.
She goes, might I give you a thimble of something?
Yeah, water will be fine.
All right. Finally, might you be from Theros?
Yes, you are correct.
Describe for all of us what Lady Elwyn sees in the
I
lesson.
forgot how to play him. So she sees this super tall, like humanoid centaur. He's 25 years old, so he's pretty young. Almost he's a little naive in personality, but he's like 7'7", so very tall. 300 over 300 pounds. He looks very intimidating. He's holding his longbow. Yeah, top part is human, bottom part is horse, not the other way around.
Will you be having anything to drink?
No, I'll be okay.
All right. She begins to pour out one more glass of the Eldritch Ambrosia, a glass of water, and a small thimble which she grabs from somewhere within her desk of water and hands them to each of you.
Thank you, little one.
Oh, yes, of course. So, despite you all being from across the land, I appreciate you answering my listing. A contact of mine is in dire need of help from travelers such as yourselves. He's located at an enclosed preserve northwest of this location called the Sanctuary of the Unnamed. He's informed me that an intruder has been disrupting the creatures within. You were to report to my contact, help him resolve his issue, then report back to me with whatever spoils he sends my way. It'll take you about a week to get to the preserve, the Sanctuary of the Unnamed, and you will be fairly compensated. Payment will be 100 silver each upfront, and 200 silver upon completion when you return. I'll furthermore be supplying you with 300 silver for supplies, some of which you'll need to purchase a horse and carriage in order to transport the goods when you return. As well as whatever help you may need. You can find the horse and carriage in the village of Oaken Hollow, 2 days northwest of here, on the main trail towards the Sanctuary of the Unnamed. Do you have any questions?
Every time you said horse, I just eye Protos.
Oh my god! And I.
We starting with the bigotry.
Protos feels uncomfortable, but does not show it.
Okay.
Well, it's just you only see one of my
I'm
eyes,
strong.
by the way. I'm just facing you like a little.
Mhm.
Everyone just sees my legs and not like my face.
Yes. Small one.
Yeah. So, Are you gonna give us the name of the person? Is it one person we're gonna speak to? Two people?
Ah, yes, my apologies. The contact's name is Rancher Galt. Galt. He runs the Sanctuary of the Untamed. No.
Wait.
The Untamed, I'm sorry. It's the Untamed. I said unnamed before. That's
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I heard
DM
many different things. I
DM
heard
error.
insane and then inane, untamed.
Also, Untamed. What are these untamed beings?
It's a monster preserve.
Of monster preserve.
Yes.
Can you
What type of
speak a
monster?
little louder? I can't hear.
She walks over and she repeats it in the same intonation. She's just closer to you. You can. I imagine she's like right in your face, and she goes, "A monster preserve."
Ah, thank you. I can hear now. Thank you, sweetie.
Of course.
Oh.
Are there any other questions?
I have a question, ma'am.
Yes.
Will we be charged with anything if we break anything on this quest?
Break anything? Well, let's see. There might be some costs if you lose the horse, or the horse gets killed, or the carriage that you rent becomes destroyed somehow. So nothing is free, unfortunately.
Oh, of course.
Don't worry, I'll protect everyone here.
I'm reassured.
What a good gentleman.
Alfrix is just super intrigued by Protos because she's never seen someone like this before, and he's so much more like bigger than her. She's just like, huh, interesting.
Protos winks at Grace, but like not well, so he like blinks both eyes.
Okay.
Oh. What was that?
Ew.
Is there something wrong with
Urka's feeling something in the air.
Is there something wrong with your eye?
Protos will say, "You have good eyesight, lady."
Oh, thank you.
Oh, interesting.
So as a reminder,
frail.
it is a week to the Sanctuary of the Untamed and 2 days en route to the village of Oaken Hollow, where you will find the carriage, the horse, and whatever other hired help you may need. Are there any other questions before I send you on your way?
You're expecting us to need hired help?
We have just met. This is your first time establishing a working relationship with myself, and so I do not know your ability. So you're more than welcome to use the 300 silver to however you want, after purchasing the horse and carriage, of course, to hire help. So if you so need it.
I can keep a hold of the silver.
All right. I'll hand you each your 100 silver, and then I'll hand you, kind lady, the 300 silver for supplies.
Okay.
And
They will keep it very safe.
Wait.
I'm irked by this.
She pulls out a small, like several velvet bags, distributing in front of you each 100 silver. Let's see. Aelfrix, the bag of silver, the bag of 100 silver is larger than you, and she just sits it right next to you.
And then
some help, young lady.
And then I just go, that's true. How am I gonna work this? I don't know.
And then she hands you Grace the 300.
Oh,
Sorry,
thank
continue.
you.
Wait, how big are you, Alfred?
It's just.
You look over and you're looking at a 6-inch berry.
Oh, okay.
Do you need some help?
Protos, looks over. I could grab that for you.
And I'd be like, and then I just fly up to him. Thank you, good sir. like
And
up to
then
your face so
Proto
you can see me.
dashes it. There you are.
Hi. Sorry, you're probably not used to people my size.
And as she flitters up to you, you finally get an idea for like the detail
Mm.
of this individual, which like up until now you had no idea. You just saw like this buzzing, not buzzing, but like, flying
Glittering.
sort of
Um,
humanoid figure, but it was really hard to make out.
yeah, something to note though is like my wings are more, instead of like butterfly wings, they're more of like it's like a beetle-esque type situation.
Oh, okay, cool.
So when they're closed, it's like I have like a sheath over it. When they're open, it's sort of like more of a
Fancy.
beetle-ish
That's really cool.
situation. So like I just come
Ooh.
up to him and go, "Hi, sir. I thank you very much."
And then Proto stashes the 2 bags into his backpack or whatever. And his loincloth. I don't know.
Nice, very nice. All right. Are there any other questions?
No.
All right. Well, safe travels, and my butler will see you out. And she proceeds to leave, her tall, graceful, elegant figure, walking, the steps of her heels, like striking the ground, announcing her departure, the billowing cape kind of like following her trail as she leaves. The butler stands there in waiting and escorts you out of the manor. And the door of Evening Star Manor closes behind you.
And then
Oh,
go.
what was everyone's names again?
I'm Irk, ma'am. And I bow
That's a
little.
nice name.
Oh yeah, thanks. My mom gave it to me.
Who's your mom?
Mrs. Irk.
Wait, what?
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 Wait,
It's
what?
Irk with 3 CR. Mine's Irk with 2.
Okay. And then Elfrix just flies up to each of you guys saying, "Hi, my name's Elfrix. I don't know if you guys noticed me."
I noticed you.
That's a
Nice
pretty
to
good,
meet everyone.
pretty good
I'm
vision for an
Proto.
old lady.
It is.
I know, right?
It's like, and I come up to you, and Elfrix just seems like I don't know if it makes people uncomfortable, but it looks like she's always like she's like intrigued by everybody when she comes up to you guys, sort of like analyzing you. But she doesn't mean no harm about it. It's just like in her nature to be very curious. So she's
And
just
she only sees like so little of you.
yeah,
in
at a
her vision.
time. Yeah, at a time. I'm just like, eh. And I'm like, I'll stay. I just look at photos. I'll stay around you just a little bit more.
You may sit on my shoulder, little
Oh,
lady.
thanks. And she just like floats a little bit, and then her wings go down, and then she just sits. I hope I'm not too heavy. Like she tries to make a joke.
Don't worry, I'm quite strong.
I want everyone to take inspiration for that. I like a new character and stuff, and you all are kind of like slipping into these roles.
I'm giggling in between.
Right.
I'm not used to this.
Yo, your old lady, your old granny lady,
Old lady
I
is
saw
on
it
point.
immediately, and I was like, oh my god. It's just like that person we rolled, and we're like, maybe we shouldn't have went with them.
All right. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I guess we have to find how to get there. It says it's a week, so I guess we have to look for something to transport us faster.
Yeah, horse is what the lady said.
We must
And
head to Oaken Hollow.
Yeah, Oaken Hollow for the horses.
Oh yeah. Let's go there.
All right. And so the 4 of you, tentative strangers, make your way northwest on the main road towards Oaken Hollow and eventually the Sanctuary of the Untamed. And a couple of days of peaceful travel pass by until finally you find this small rustic village nestled beside a forest. It's not too large, but however, it is a bustling community as you enter, and immediately, because of like the size, you identify like a stable, a tavern, an inn, and some sort of like religious building. The other buildings that comprise this village are more so like nondescript homes that kind of like scatter the immediate area. But you arrive at the village of Oaken Hollow.
So where the horse is at?
The horse at?
Are you still like eyeing
Yeah.
eyeing Protos every time you talk about horses?
Well,
or
I
every
was
time horses
gonna
brought up?
say he wouldn't notice because I'm a bird, so like it's only one eye looking at him. So I'm
Oh
just
right,
facing
because
him.
of the
Yeah.
yeah,
I am.
eyes on the
I
side of the
am
head.
around
Yeah.
him.
Protos kind of hears the tone, but like doesn't pay attention to it because he's like unsure.
Uh-huh.
But then Protos kind of like looks over at Urk. Like, does he mean me? And then Protos looks around, tries to look for a stable or wherever the horses are.
Yeah, do we see like merchants selling like carriages and stuff like that? And like horses?
Yeah, you see like one stable with like a couple horses.
Yeah, and I pat Protos like over there.
Good eye. Let's head towards there.
Yeah. It's better at this height. I'm not as tired.
All right. As you head over, you see a small boy tending the stable.
Okay.
Oh no!
Just kidding. I
Imagine.
just get excited.
And then Alfrex would just like fly down. It's like, hey there, we're looking for some horses.
And the kid goes, "My name's Oliver, and I'm a little shit." No, I'm totally kidding. No. The little boy goes, horses? Yeah, we have a couple here.
Yeah, we sort of need to get somewhere real quick. Is there any like, and I Grace because I'm just like wondering if she can ride a horse. I'd be like, is there also carriages that we could also get as well?
Yeah, we have one carriage.
One carriage, how
Mhm.
much?
In my day, I can ride a horse.
No one said anything, Grace.
Well, lady.
I come up, I fly up there. I was like, I meant no harm. I just thought that maybe it would be better for you to ride in a carriage for a week. You know.
What do you mean?
Harm.
Um. Yeah, we have a couple horses and a carriage you can rent. The carriage is going to be 25 silver to rent, and then we've got two horses here that vary in price. Before you, yeah, I suppose I'll describe them.
Yeah.
Behind him, you see two horses, a brown one and a gray one.
Gray one.
And Protos go up to both of them
Oh,
and see which one takes
I'm
to
just
him.
following.
Yeah.
Eye contact.
What's going on?
Wait, actually, how big is the carriage? Does it fit Protos?
The
I don't really want to be riding a horse.
you'd
you know?
probably
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Eric's intuition
Oh my
is
God.
you
It was odd.
the boy like kind of like walks up as you investigate the horses and he goes, I don't know if they let you ride them, but you can roll animal handling to see which one of these horses
Well, okay.
takes to you.
Protos' thought is he just wants a more well-behaved or obedient horse, but he would obviously be in the carriage. But I will roll animal handling.
Eric is really intrigued by this interaction.
I can visualize this bird person, and it's.
Should I do? Should I do 2 rolls for one for each horse?
Okay, yeah, you
Or
approach
just
the gray
one?
one and go ahead and roll.
I got a 2.
To the horse kind of like takes a couple steps back, really uncertain of your form. Its head was down. Its head was down initially, looking at your hooves, and then when it looks up, it sees like a human face, and you could see it. It was actually like startled, and it kind of
Oh
takes
my
a couple
God.
steps back. It whinnies, and yeah.
Second roll 19.
Okay, the brown
That kind of
one, the brown one is indifferent to your presence.
Nice. Pearl says, "We'll take this one."
Okay. This one is called Rolling Hills, and
That's not comforting.
he costs 75 silver to rent.
He doesn't roll down the
Wait,
hill,
what?
does he?
No,
How much for the carriage?
the carriage is 25 silver to rent.
Did the boy ever say his name? Because now all I can think about is Oliver, and I feel like that's not what you said.
His name
was.
is also Oliver, but it's a different Oliver.
Okay.
Did he say he was a shithead? Was that the different one?
Carriage is 25, and I was like, and I look at it, don't we have?
We need
have
2
enough
horses
for that?
or just
You,
one horse?
and I come to the boy. I was like, Oliver, do you think we need both horses or just one to carry all of them?
Well, it depends on how much you're transporting.
Just us.
Oh no,
It'll just be us.
I came up to Eric's like, no, we have to bring something back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you're bringing a lot, if you're traveling with a lot, you might need 2 horses.
And then I just come up to the gray one, and then can I see if it's a little bit more friendlier around me?
Yeah, go ahead and roll animal handling.
19.
Ooh.
This one takes to you really well, I guess, in comparison to Protos. Your approach and really unintimidating figure to it, kind of just like it like shakes its head, and like you feel its like mane kind of like wisp at you. It doesn't appear at all frightened or intimidated.
Yeah,
scared.
I put my hand on its forehead. I'm like, I think this one's nice, and I just whisper to it, the other ones, he's not scary. He's just big for no reason.
Yeah, that one's Starlight. He costs 90 silver.
Oh, wait, you said the other one costs 25, and then this one costs 90?
75.
Oh, 75. Okay.
Yeah.
And I look at him like, I think we have enough, don't we?
Yeah. I think old Granny has the money.
Yeah. Let me get it out.
Oh my
Here
god. What happened?
So you give him 190 silver for.
Can I give him like 185
Oh.
and be like,
Oh.
Like she miscounted.
Oh.
yeah, like I miscounted, like
185 you give him? Or how many?
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
185.
Yeah, and the boy like doesn't count it. He takes like the big old bag. He goes, wow, thank
Oh
you.
my god.
If you need a driver, there might be drivers for hire. If you need a guard, there might be a guard for hire. If you need a blessing, there might be someone be able to give you a blessing for safe travels. But otherwise, thank you. And then he kind of like runs inside. There are no horses. There's no carriage, so he's got no other business to attend to. So he just runs inside.
That's
He's
so
closed.
cute.
He's closed for the week.
What a nice young boy.
And then Alfred just eyes Grace, knowing what she did, and just like shakes her head.
Did Grace do this on purpose?
Wait.
Or
Uh,
we don't know.
Wait,
yeah,
did
you don't-
anyone see?
Well, you don't.
Okay, can I tell she
it's
did it
gonna
on
be
purpose?
a really high insight check. Go ahead and roll.
Oh my god!
I'll do it.
So it'll be like
I got this. I got the intelligence and wisdom 22.
Oh, you need a 23. Okay.
Was it a net 20?
No, it was a 17.
Okay, I would say even with a modified 23, you said 23?
22.
22. You something didn't seem right, but you couldn't point. You couldn't
Okay,
figure
so
out what it was.
fine. In the interaction, I just eye her, and then I'm just like I just take note of it in my little journal,
Mhm.
saying watch out for the granny. Like and I,
Oh my God.
I just go, she's not like grandfather. And I just go back onto Proto's shoulder, and I just say, I think something's not right, but it's okay. We can keep on going.
What's that, Alfrix?
I thought last time I checked, you can't hear.
Oh my god.
Oh, I feel some
Dang,
tension
now
in
some
here.
now some ageism. All right.
Ages. And I
Let's-
think nothing.
Let's round all the bases.
No, I think it's the ableism. Ableist.
Oh yeah. Yeah, ableism. Maybe
Yeah,
ableism
it
and ageism.
All of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm
All
also
the
really,
above.
I'm also
mean,
just,
all the ifs.
what did I think I originally had her at 18, but I made her like 20 because it didn't seem like I just give her a little bit more years, but yeah, she's like 20 years old.
Okay.
It could be either. It could be both.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a little fuck. That's why she hates children.
All right. So you purchased the carriage. You're renting the carriage. You're renting Rolling Hills and Starlight. And yeah, is there anything else in town you might want to check out before you make your way continuing northwest?
No, I just look around like,
As we leave like the stable area, I hear the mom yelling at Oliver saying, "How much did you charge them?"
oh, you can just
I'm just kidding.
you just add it to the story.
Yeah, you know what? I like that. I like that.
We already like left. We already left, but like she just
Uh-huh.
kind of hears it.
Uh-huh.
So he probably charged us like a random numbers.
Mhm.
That wasn't like he doesn't know how much they
He
are.
doesn't know how to
We don't know if
count.
it's bad.
We don't know he knows
Yeah.
how to count.
Right? He's just like, "Oh, thank you. They gave me stuff," and he's like, "Those are our family horses."
Those weren't even for sale.
It was rent.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if that's what happens? Like, we weren't selling anything here.
Those horses were our livelihood. How are we going to transfer the crops now?
How will we get to the farm to get our food?
Oh my God! No, don't do this.
Okay. Anyway,
Okay. Hilarious.
is there a place for like potions or food that we could like grab for on the road?
Yeah, there's a small general store.
Okay. Shall we head to the store to grab some necessities?
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
All
We'll
right.
walk over to the
You
general
walk
store.
over to the general store and you see you enter and it's like a small, really modest store carrying like a lot of basics. You see collections of rations, really basic weapons, like tools, like rope, all sorts of miscellaneous. And behind the counter is a young tiefling woman. She has light blue skin, yellow eyes, and short silver hair in a bob, horns rounding her head. She goes, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
Hi, we would like some general potions, lotions and potions
Oh,
for our adventures.
Potions are very hard to come by. We don't get much of those in this village.
Show me what you got.
I have an herbalist kit. If you're good with nature, you might be able to make something from that.
I'll like look at the rest of the group.
I shook my head.
Shoot. Look. Herbalist. What does that entail? What is Jenny asking?
There, like she brings out a set, and you get like clippers, mortar, pestle, pouches, vials, empty vials, used to make remedies and potions.
And then what skill is that on?
You got to be proficiency with the item, with the specific item.
Oh, okay.
I have a
What else you
weakness.
got back there?
Let me double check. And she kind of like looks around. 1 second.
What's that?
Oh, my back hurts.
I think you need that herbalist kit.
Do we see a cane or some type of holding up situation in the
Yeah, there's
store?
like a staff. Mhm.
Okay. What do you think about that staff, Grace?
I got one of my own, and I take it out of my my invisible bag. I don't know.
My invisible bag.
We have let's
My
see.
tote bag or something.
We have this, and it's like a kit of like bandages and ointments. It's a first aid kit, which the equivalent of a first aid kit. What
Okay.
it would do for you mechanically is like to stabilize someone if they're unconscious.
Okay. How much you want for that?
Oh, this one is going to be 7 silver.
Oh my! That's
Oh, I thought it was like she had it like her face changes and it's like slightly worried. I thought it was a fair price.
I've never heard of that costing 7 silver.
Oh well,
In all my days.
I'm sorry. We have to make a living here. We don't get a lot of business.
Oh gosh.
We'll take it.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Do we need anything else?
Might you
I
need
guess-
might you need hired help?
Do we need that, guys?
Who
Um,
I can refer you to some
controlling
people.
the horses?
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna be the one?
Oh yeah. Go.
I
Sorry.
don't,
Go.
I don't
We'll
know
say
how
we
he's gonna
tied them
track
off in front of the store. Sorry.
Mhm.
Forgot we had
Yeah,
to.
yeah, we can assume that. And then like, I think Grace, you were asking in the context of like travel for you.
Yeah, like when we're on the road,
Mhm.
who's going to be? What's the term? Who's gonna be the one?
Horse handler.
Like
Taming? Oh.
yeah, making them go.
Oh.
making them go.
Not Protos.
And then I was like, oh, good point. Yeah, we might need somebody to help us drive this carriage.
Yeah.
Isn't Grace oh
Filled with
isn't
horses.
Grace good at handling horses?
Oh,
Back in
she
her day?
did say that she rode back.
Yeah,
in
but
her
my
day.
back right now is it's hurting a little bit too much.
Is the seat comfy or like wait, what is it's like a seat on the carriage, right? And then it's like 2 reins
Yeah,
on the horse.
the seat on the carriage is like a wooden.
She have her own
Wooden
Is there a
cushion.
swing.
pillow? Is there a pillow in the store?
Oh, yeah. I can find something in the back, and then she brings this old floral pillow. She goes, "It's gonna be 1 silver."
I'll take it. I'll take that. Thank you so much.
Okay.
This will help your back, little lady. I don't have a lady to just
The old lady.
Oh,
I am short
you'll
though.
find-
Her
little
name's
lady,
Grace.
yeah.
So you can get us some hires for someone who can handle horses.
Oh yeah. There's a tavern where you can find him. His name is Rolf. Look for a dwarven man. There's not too many dwarves in there. You'll find him.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And then we'll head over.
All right.
Thanks, ma'am.
Of course. You head over to
Can
the
I have a side conversation with Protos?
Mhm.
Oh.
Wait, but isn't the fairy still on photos though?
I am on initial.
Maybe Grace is on the other side. I don't know.
So, Protos, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you communicate with the horses, or how does that work?
I the whole conversation.
Protos. What do you mean?
Interested.
Well, you guys look kind of similar.
Protos clears his throat, kind of like taken aback because this is a little bit insulting to him.
Oh my God.
But then he tries not to show it. Ma'am, I'm a centaur. These are horses.
That's
valid.
He's right.
good. That's valid.
He's right.
Valid.
Like, that's a valid point.
You answered
He's
all the
just trying to
questions
be-
I had.
He's trying to be factual and like taking the emotion out of the answer.
And
I
I
nod,
say,
I
oh,
nod.
I must have forgotten. So sorry about that. And then I pat Protos on the leg.
No problem, little lady. It happens to the best of us, especially with age, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All
What are we
right.
Get some
doing?
popcorn.
Following that,
We're
that
just all roasting each other a little bit. Like,
Sato roast.
we're just roasting Kodos.
We just gotta get it around.
Yeah, this is hilarious. I love it. This dynamic is completely different already. You arrive at the tavern, and the signage reveals that it's called The Last Call. And inside, you see a lone bartender, one patron, and a dwarf tending to a drink.
Is that the dwarf that we're looking
Must
for?
be Rolf. Let's head over.
Okay. And as you approach, you see this short, burly dwarf, thick, bushy black beard. His skin is weathered and tanned from years of working outdoors, hands calloused from years of gripping the reins of a horse-drawn carriage. He has a jolly expression and a twinkle in his eye, and as he's tending to his drink, he's whistling to himself.
I walk up to him and I say, "Must you be Rolf?"
He turns around and goes, "Ah!"
And then when he screams, I just come off for his shoulder. It's like, wait, we don't mean no harm. We just wanted to ask for some help. Like
Proto starts to get his feelings hurt now because then it seems like everyone's scared of him.
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
sorry.
what?
You just I don't mean to offend. You just startled me. You were very tall. As he looks up at you.
Thank you. I got it from my mama.
Very tall and handsome indeed.
Protos tries to wink at Grace again, but does the two-eye blink.
Jesus.
What is your guys' relationship? As he looks.
I need a drink.
Please, we just met.
Who's saying that?
I'm right here, and I just like come up to his face, go like this.
Oh.
Hi. I
Hi.
guess you're not used to seeing people my
No, I'm not.
size.
I'm not seeing you. I'm not used to seeing people like any of you. This is very interesting. What can I do you for? I'm Rolf. Rolf Stonefist.
Stonefist? What? Stonefist?
Yeah, Stonefist.
What an interesting name.
I come from a long line of Stonefists who never let go of the reins. That's why we're called that.
Wow.
Wow.
For better or for worse, my great uncle
I like this
Chadwick Stonefist held on the reins too long and he went over a cliff. Didn't let go,
Oh.
but he stayed true to his name.
Stonefist.
Yes. How can I help you?
Well, we have some horses in a carriage that we sort of need somebody to sort of handle.
Yeah. For how long?
Maybe a week or two.
Okay. I say 50 silver is my going rate.
Period.
Yeah. Flat rate.
Oh,
Well, for
and
1 or
ex-
2 weeks. If it was going to go longer than that, I'd be charging more. 1 or 2 weeks, 50 silver.
That
I
sounds
think
reasonable,
that
right?
seems.
Oh.
No?
Well, take it. Just kidding. You guys gotta handle it. Protos would just be like,
Who will
take
be
it.
helping us? Will it be you, sir?
Yeah, I'll be driving your or handling your horses, driving your carriage, whatever you need in that respect.
I like this guy. Let's give him the money.
All right, here's 50 silver.
Awesome.
How
Are
much
we
did you give?
are we leaving now?
49.
40.
And I just look at everybody's like, "Are we leaving now?" And I look at Erk. I was like, "Did you say you wanted a drink?"
Yeah. Yeah.
We can leave tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
Where are we staying?
Like
I-
carriage? Okay.
I was just gonna grab a drink. We can go after.
I recommend.
We ain't driving. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what religions you all ascribe to, but I recommend getting a blessing for the trip before we leave,
Oh.
just to make sure we're safe.
What
Oh
kind
hell,
of
that sounds like
religions
fun.
here?
Let's go.
I'll
Where does
protect
one get a
everyone.
Oh, there's a
You can
lot.
bless.
What did everyone say?
Everyone spoke at the same time.
Hey, that's more real, no?
Proto says, I'll protect everyone. But I don't mind getting the extra blessing.
I said, oh hell, sounds like fun.
Oh,
Let's go.
I said, "What type of religion is around here?"
Oh, the Brother Lucky is a non-denominational
Oh,
priest. So if you worship Lathander, if you worship the Wild Mother, the Balance Keeper, the Changebringer, the the Doombringer, or whatever deity you ascribe to, he can give you a blessing for that representative, that respective belief.
his name was Brother
Ooh.
Lucky.
Brother Lucky,
Oh, what does he look
we-
like?
short guy,
Short guy.
a little, he got a little belly on him.
So is short like your height? I'm a lot smaller than you. I'm a lot smaller, so short for me is relative.
Okay. He's a little bit taller, but we're around the same height. Yes.
And I just look at everybody's. You guys know what that looks like, right? I don't really.
I don't know.
Where would we find him?
He's just in that other building across the way. I'll take you to him.
Ah, perfect.
All right.
And I just look at her. Did you say you wanted a drink before?
Yeah,
we
I'm gonna quickly grab a drink.
The bartender goes, "What'll it be?"
Whatever's the special one. I don't know.
The special one. All right. he goes back to a cask and like pours into a mug, and he goes, "One special one," and he hands it to you. It'll be a copper.
Oh yeah, here.
All right.
Give you a
You
copper.
hand him a copper.
And then I just down it.
Okay.
I'm
And
done.
Hi.
We can go.
all right.
That was fast.
Yeah, just quenching some thirst, Yeah.
You have to watch your health, young one.
I'm pretty healthy.
They're dropping there. Let me taste. I'm checking.
a drop.
Yeah, I mean, unless Urk finished it to the last drop,
Left it.
like you can fly in that mug and get a sip.
Yeah. Let me just taste. Does it taste real disgusting?
Oh yeah, it's nasty.
It's bad. It's
Yeah.
like, ugh. I was like, I just come out. I was like, how'd you drink that? Like as we leave, I just come
Oh,
with Eric's like, I
I-
like find next to Eric's like, how did you drink that? That's hard. Like,
I didn't really taste it. It just went down the gullet, like
Mhm.
goop.
Roll Constitution to see how it affected you.
oh
Oh yeah, actually do that.
Is
Yeah, go
there,
ahead.
is there a second
Uh-oh.
DM here?
yeah, is Jenny DMing this? Actually, Jenny came late because actually she was at Lawrence's place.
Yeah,
I
we
was
were
prepping.
prepping together.
Prepping.
I have an 8.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Wait. Constitution.
No, Urk, you're fine. Elfrix.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
This is for Elfrix.
Cool.
Like a drop is like a cup too,
Mhm.
right?
Oh,
Like
you're
a
asking
That's
me?
true.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
asking
yeah.
me to do it?
Elfrix, roll Constitution.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Constitution, just regular Constitution.
Yeah.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
It's nasty, but you've had nasty alcohols before.
Oh.
That was a lucky roll. I don't really have a lot of Constitution, so I got lucky.
All right. Coincidentally, you'll be on your way to see Brother Lucky. As you head over, there's you see this square building, and over the arched doorway, you see a the symbol of a rabbit's foot. You see a 4-leaf clover and a horseshoe.
oh my
And
gosh.
you walk inside. Rolf kind of like calls in, Brother Lucky, and you see this this small and rotund halfling with a grin on his face, kind of like turn around. He has a thick curly beard, um, simple brown robe with a golden medallion in the shape of a 4-leaf clover, and he goes, "Hey, Rolf, how's it going? Not much. About to go on travel. Was wondering if you can bless us and these fine folks." He goes, "Perfect. Do we need a general blessing for the entire group? Do you have a specific blessing you need? What are we looking for here?
Give me your best one.
The best blessing
Oh,
For the group.
for the group. The best blessing for the
Yeah.
group. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your travels, will you be taking any sort of transportation?" And Rolf goes, "There are 2 horses and a carriage." He goes, 6, 7, 8. The best blessing for 8. Times 8. Ooh, that's gonna be 8 silver.
Ah,
Yes. Grace has it.
Here you go.
All right.
Oh, no fighting this time. I'm surprised.
Now, does is there a specific deity you want me to bless to, or are we talking about like just general well wishes?
the best one.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Who do you think? Who do you think that is?
Best one.
All right. Let's see. Lathander is pretty popular. The Wild Mother is good for travel. Let's bless on the both of those. All right. Okay. Let's all go outside. Kind of like leads you all outside. He goes, "Okay, stand like this." And he kind of like pushes you all in a formation. You guys are in the shape of a horseshoe now. Elfrix, he kind of has you on the cusp of the horseshoe shape. Grace and Protos on one side, Urk and Rolf on the other. And the horseshoe kind of like opens up and faces the 2 horses that are facing you and the carriage that they're pulling. He stands in the middle. And he goes, "Lathander and the Wild Mother, please work in collaboration and protect these travelers. And what are your names?"
I'm
s-
great.
photos.
yes. Rolf.
Alf-
And what are the names of these horses? Oh, I know these horses: Rolling Hills and Starlight. Yes, and their
Mhm.
carriage. Please protect them on their travels. Where are you guys going?
Sanctuary of the Untamed.
Oh,
Oh.
and then protect
Should we be
them
scared, sir?
as they go to the Sanctuary of the Untamed, and then he closes his eyes. He throws up a 4-leaf clover. He throws up a rabbit's foot. He throws up a horseshoe, and they all land around him. And then he looks around. He looks around him, and he goes, "Yes. This is good. This is good. Okay. It looks like you'll be safe on your travels."
Thank you,
Thank you,
kind
sir.
sir.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Oh yeah. Alfred took notes, but was like, interesting.
Well, yeah, you all paid for the best, and the ones that aren't the best, they take a little bit longer. And so I gave you the only what's needed. Go straight to the point. The deities get it. and then you guys have obviously been blessed. You look at the ground and you just see the way the horseshoe fell, the way the rabbit's foot fell, and the four-leaf clover, which is small to see, fall. And it appears to be a random like configuration, but he's like looking really into it, and he's like, "Yeah, this is good."
I look at my claws to see if
Are
it's
they upright?
shining or anything, but there's no
As you look at your claws, they appear unchanged. Yeah.
there's no glow, sir. Isn't one blessed supposed to glow?
No, sometimes it's unseen. Yeah. It's not usually it's not incredibly overt.
I see. Learn something new every day.
Yeah. That's the thing about faith. You just gotta believe it's there. And it'll work. All right. Thank you so much for your patronage. And I'll be going back inside. Have safe travels. And then he kind of like walks back inside to his building. Thanks, Brother Lucky, Rolf says. And then Brother Lucky, without turning around, he goes like this. And then he walks inside. All right. Is there anything else we need to do in Oakenhall before we head out?
I don't think so.
We must be getting on our way now.
Yes, we should. He hops on to the carriage and takes the reins for Rolling Hills and Starlight, who, when you observed him approach Rolling Hills and Starlight, he already knew. Kind of like you can sense he's worked with them before, the way he approached them. And he goes, whenever you're ready.
Protos will hop on or into the carriage.
Protos, as you try to make your way inside the carriage, it's very tight. In fact, if you're in it, no one else can fit in it.
Oh.
I guess I'll go on the top then.
So what's going on?
I don't think we all fit, ma'am.
You can. I think you can sit next to me. Rolf says. He kind of like scoots over, and he like kind of pats the seat next to him.
Don't forget your pillow, Grace.
Don't worry. I'm holding on to it.
Can Earth be on the top?
Yeah. Let's say it's a solid carriage.
Cool.
Can the fairy be in there with Protos?
No room. Let's get.
You gotta ask the fairy.
Yeah, I'll go inside with him. I have some type of like I have like a weird. I see a good in him, so I just like somehow trust him, and I'm like, okay,
Your money is with him, so.
and he has my money.
Oh.
But albeit fairies, the fairy of my size doesn't really.
By the way, side note, how did you know I miscounted the money? What if I just miscounted it accidentally, you know?
No one knows.
No one knows.
You never know.
No one knows. No one knows. No one knows. I rolled.
Did Grace just say that?
Yeah, did you just say that? Because now I know.
No, I didn't say it.
Everyone was minding their business, and then Grace just pops up.
No, I wasn't saying it.
Because
memory.
I rolled to try to figure out if I saw you, but I didn't, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So if you just said that right now,
no, I didn't say it out loud. This is just Woody talking.
Okay.
Very on point though.
Sorry.
As a grand.
We were just trying to figure out like our seating
the
position.
seating situation.
Like, hey, I did not give the kid less money than while we're trying to figure.
And then Rolf kind of like snaps the reins, and the two horses start making their way.
Hold on for a little bit. There's something at my door. I have to just
Okay.
grab it.
Yeah, no worries.
Be careful. Okay.
Okay.
What if it's a tree or something?
A tree.
Hold on,
It's a doorbell. Oh. Everyone's so funny.
Oh,
Thank
thanks.
you. It's the tiredness.
Can we end around like 10?
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, thought you were gonna say earlier.
Yeah,
Oh, like latest 10 since
9:30.
I have
Ooh,
another site visit tomorrow.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Oof.
All right. We're gonna expedite. All right. Yeah, Rolf snaps the reins, and a week later, you arrive at the sanctuary of the Untamed.
Oh, so quick.
It was very easy. Rolf talked a lot about his travels. He told you guys the story about the bandits. He told you guys the story of the Iron Legion, and he told you guys the story of a dragon. But that was in a dream. That wasn't a real story.
did Grace try to touch Rolf's hands?
I'm
What?
holding on to him
Oh,
Okay.
because it's pretty rocky over there, you
Mhm.
know?
And he
Ah.
figured it was for stability. And so
Nah.
but when you were holding his hands by the campfire, that was kind of weird for him, but he didn't
oh.
Oh.
Did we all see that? Did we all see that?
I mean, I just made a joke, but Grace, if you want to roll with that, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll roll with that.
Oh.
Oh, touchy granny.
Yeah,
Like,
at first it was like, yeah, it makes sense. She needs to hold on because it's a rocky road. But then when you guys both got off of the carriage and then you just never let go, he was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
My interest, I
and then-
switched to Grace now.
I'll be like, oh, my back still hurts. Can I hold on to you?
Yep.
and then how
Keep
about like when Grace asked Rolf for stability when she was laying down? She was like, "Oh, like so they could sleep next to each other."
Yo.
He didn't fight it. He was like,
Wow.
this lady has vertigo and needs a lot of help even when laying down.
Horses must not be a good travel method.
Traveling is just not good in general.
You guys arrive at the sanctuary of the Untamed on schedule after a week's worth of travel after leaving the Evening Star Manor. And outside this you approach a kind of like a modest home, and past it is this vast expanse of plains, rolling hills, and in the distance you see like this kind of like arching forest that kind of like wraps around, and this is all encompassed in like kind of like a valley of this mountain range. There's a human man, very tall, appearing rugged. He's got let's see, he's wearing practical clothing of sturdy materials, wide brimmed hat. He's carrying a bucket, and as you make the curve around the house and you see more of what he's tending towards, you see him leading that bucket towards a Pegasus, and he pulls something from the bucket and proceeds to feed the Pegasus and the Pegasus peacefully eats from the hand of this individual. Presumably, this is Rancher Galt, who runs the Sanctuary of the Untamed.
And I just go, look. And I just look at us. Look, a horse with wings. I didn't know horses can have wings.
Whoa.
Man, we've been seeing a lot of horses lately.
I didn't say
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, we're back at this.
Whoa.
Wow. Oh my god.
As
Pens.
as the individual kind of like hears your horses and carriage arrive, he turns around, and he turns back to the Pegasus, feeds him one more apple, and then kind of like pats the side of the Pegasus, and the Pegasus kind of like turns around and like just like flies away. You see it fly into the distance.
Oh,
he approaches you and he kind of like waves. He takes off his wide brimmed hat and kind of like waves you down. He goes, welcome. Are you Lady Elowin's help?
Yeah. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Oh, and as you all like slowly one by one dismount the carriage, large Aarakocra just like lands from the back of the carriage. This huge minotaur, like emerging, like taller, like almost taller than the carriage itself. Um, uh, uh hopping off the side of the shotgun of the carriage, an old lady, and then and then buzzing from the shoulder of the minotaur is Elfric's kind of like meeting, kind of like the general grouping of this area. Rolf stays on the carriage. He goes, I'll hang on to the carriage. You all deal with this individual. And rancher the rancher goes, I'm Rancher Galt. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for answering Lady
Elowin.
Elowin's call. There's no time to waste. This is a monster preserve, and it's inhabited by all sorts of various monsters who live in peace with one another and have been tamed to an extent. They're unviolent. They're not violent, and but lately there's been a string of attacks on some of these monsters. I fear a monster from outside of the preserve has entered and started creating havoc in the sanctuary.
Oh.
Yes. With your help, hopefully you can take this monster down and slay it, because if it lasts any longer, I won't have any more monsters to preserve.
Where is this monster?
I don't know exactly where this thing hides. It's been very elusive. I've seen it attack. I've seen evidence of its attack the morning in the morning. So presumably he attacks at night, or this monster attacks at night. The last evidence I've seen of him, there were some injured monsters in the plains just over there. You see him point to a direction that spans what appears to be miles of rolling hills. Head northeastward, and you'll find a herd of aurochs that it might have disturbed. You might find evidence of his attack there. Hopefully, from there, you can track it or follow it to where it resides.
Okay.
Let's head northeast.
All right.
Can I come up to and ask, do you see if it's following some type of pattern or anything like that? Or is it just haphazard?
All I know is that the injuries on the monsters in the preserve are violent. They appear to be slashed, and this creature seems to be very large.
So we will probably not miss it if we see one.
On the contrary, during daylight, it's very hard to find. I think it only attacks at night. And at night, it uses the darkness to its advantage. It appears to be a very skilled hunter.
What time of day is it right now?
We'll say it's midday.
We wait until the evening to catch it.
Well, should we go scout around, just get familiar with the area?
I
Oh
think they
yeah,
should definitely look around. Maybe
good idea.
we'll find more stuff.
Okay. Before you head out, so we are in the southwest most corner of the preserve, the sanctuary. The entire enclosure is encompassed in a mountain range. There are plains that lead to the forest, and the forest is in like the heart of this valley. If you've gone past the mountain range, you've exited the preserve. But I don't think you'd go that far. It's a couple days worth of travel.
Okay, so don't go past the forest.
Your best bet is to head towards the plains and look for the auroch herd. Do you know what aurochs are?
No.
Oh,
No, please
No idea.
describe them.
They are essentially large bovine, huge antlers. These, I would say, the height of these aurochs get about this high, and he kind of like He's an already tall guy. He stretches his hand all the way to the top, but he gets almost as tall, a little bit taller than Protos, standing up.
Hey.
Those herds should be easy to find.
oh my, that's tall.
Tall indeed.
That is not me.
You please take care, kind lady. I'm very concerned for your safety.
Oh no! Don't worry, don't worry. I can handle it.
Oh my god.
All right.
And then Protos looks over. She's a tough young lady, that one.
Oh,
I
thank
could-
you, thank you.
I
Tries
would
to wink
recommend staying
again.
close to your friend. I would recommend staying close to your boyfriend.
Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't
is this
know
not?
you guys were dating.
Is this not? Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
That
we
was-
just met, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. The way that he was blinking at you, I thought there was a thing.
that was quite inappropriate.
I'm sorry.
It's very inappropriate.
Please help me. My monsters are getting attacked as we speak.
I guess we should head out.
All right. You all, along with Rolf, head northeastward into the plains of the sanctuary of the Untamed. You see monsters that you've encountered outside of the sanctuary that you might have fought, you might have been attacked by, and to see them kind of placid here is kind of unnerving. You after several hours worth of travel, it's like early dusk, you see unmistakably what Rancher Galt had described, and it is a herd, almost like this collectively like brown mass, and then you see antlers like sprouting from this brown mass. Unmistakably a herd of aurochs grazing toward, like, by the cusp of the forest within the sanctuary.
Gotta look around to see if there's any suspicious activities.
Do we see any tracks or? Oh, actually, how late is it now? Was that like an
It's
hour, 2
like
hours?
early dusk. Yeah, it was a couple hours.
Okay. Yeah. Do we see any like track prints or like something that doesn't seem like it was from the aurochs?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for me survival or investigation.
Yeah, I will.
Oh my. Protos rolled on that one.
Okay. Yeah, you're like, as you try to look around, you're more in awe of the size of these beasts. They're larger than you, and that's not something that you can say often. Like you see things that are or creatures that are larger than you. So you're just taking in the like kind of just the mass of these creatures, and to see them all collectively gathered together is imposing in and of itself, kind of intimidating. But yeah.
Protos looks over at Eric. How about you get an aerial view?
Well, yeah, good idea.
Did you just assume he could fly? I'm just
Yes.
kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I can't.
It'd be
You're
sad.
right, I
Say,
can't.
say.
Yeah, so I fly up
Okay.
to see if there's any big monster that seems out of place.
You fly
Is
up.
there?
You fly up
Yeah.
without warning, and the aurochs kind of like scatter away from where you kind of like lifted off. They don't take off too far, but you can see them all just kind of like leaving the area from which you took off. And as you
And
look
then you
down,
hear me say, "Oops," as I go up.
And I was like,
yeah, go ahead.
oh, can I go up to him and go, did you see any that look injured or anything? Were they scattered?
Yeah, as I was about to say, like, you see them scatter, and you see one like not move, as they all begin to leave, like the area, kind of like spread out. You see like one mass kind of just like on the ground.
I fly back down.
Mhm.
There's one orc that's not moving. Should we investigate that? And then I direct them where it is, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's head over.
Oh, okay.
As you all make your way to the immobile orc, you approach it, and you observe this orc doesn't have antlers sprouting out as you would expect it to, and that is because its head is ripped off and missing.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
Through
Gnarly.
the length of this the body of this auroch, you see gash marks that are like inches wide, but they slash and they
Oh.
appear huge. Like you see the entrails of the auroch inside. That's how deep these wounds are.
Can we
There's
tell if
no
it's
movement from
Is it
this
still
thing.
alive?
fresh? Can we tell if it's fresh? Like
Yeah,
freshly.
go ahead and roll for me survival, investigation, or animal handling.
I would say Alfrex is like really like looking at each of the wounds like hella up close.
Yeah, you can fly into them. That's how big.
Yeah. I'd go
Yeah, it
I
stinks.
got
Is
9.
it dead? Is it dead?
for
You gotta-
sure
Is it alive?
dead.
You got a 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. What were you investigating again? I'm sorry.
To see if it's like freshly like wounded. Well,
Okay.
not wounded, it's dead.
Yeah, the amount of decomposition leads you to believe that it hasn't been more than 24 hours. And as you observe the remains and the blood trail of this auroch, you see like large like mounds of dirt kind of like disrupted in a particular direction heading towards the forest, and with this disrupted earth, you get a sense that these are like the footprints of this creature, like large swaths of earth like pushed away almost as violently as the attack on this creature appears, and a trail of blood just leads the moved earth towards the forest.
Hey guys, it looks like there's footprints here. Maybe we should follow this, and those will lead us to the monster.
Who
Okay,
wants
I'll
to go
go.
first?
Yeah. Let's go. And like Alfrex just seems a little bit more like it looks odd, but I'm super excited to see what's
I
going
follow.
there.
You all head. So you all leave? You all go towards the trail?
Yeah. I'll say everyone stay close.
All right. You get towards the forest, and Rolf, advises, if the forest gets any more dense, it might be difficult to navigate this carriage, these horses and this carriage in and out. So I'll take us as far in as we can, but there's going to be a point where we might have to stay back. Just giving you all a heads up as he like turns around to everyone in the carriage.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. You guys continue into the forest, and it gets darker and darker. The density of the forest making it even harder to see, even though like it hasn't been completely sunset yet. It's already dim within this forest. The as Rolf had warned, the forest density has come to a point where he doesn't feel comfortable safely like maneuvering backwards if need be. So he says at some point, maybe like an hour or so into traveling into this forest, that he stay with the horses.
You be careful out here, Rolf.
All right. With the
Will you be all right?
with the blessing that we received, I feel safe. You all be safe as well.
Take care of Starlight and Rolling Hills.
Of course. I'll treat them as if they were my own. And he kind of like, he's short, so he kind of like grazes the sides of their muzzles, beside him. And
I'm just gonna take his hand and kiss it.
Oh.
and then he just simply says, "Be safe, Grace."
Oh. Cool.
I'll miss you.
Cool.
Hopefully you won't be gone too long.
Let's go, guys.
As you make your way deeper into this forest. What was that?
No.
Right.
I went, yeah, let's go. That's what I went. I was like, yeah, let's go. Like, I feel like uncomfortable with the energy putting out here right now.
As you make your way deeper into this forest, it gets really dark. And you follow the overturned trees and the scratch marks that you see that are unmistakably of this same creature that has injured that Orc. When finally ahead of you, you see a pair of yellow eyes kind of like staring at you. And those eyes start to like dart like this.
Does
And
everyone
then-
see that?
I'm sorry? Everyone sees this, yeah.
Okay.
And then finally...
It's moving or is it multiple?
2 eyes. And
Okay.
then after a moment, another pair of eyes kind of like floating in place with the first 2. They kind of like floating like this.
Oh, I have the heebie-jeebies.
And finally, after a moment, you're surrounded by these eyes that are like glowing this unmistakable light towards you. Just like they're all kind of like. What do you do?
You said it's dark right now. We can't really see, right?
With the exception of these eyes, they're casting a little bit of light into the area.
Okay. I'm gonna can I do a cantrip?
Okay.
For light.
Okay. All right. As you, what's the range on this light again?
20 feet for bright light, another 20 feet for dim light.
Okay. When you what does it look like when you cast light?
Like a bright light.
Amazing.
I'm inspired.
So inspired right now.
Whoa.
I just cast it on myself.
All right.
I'm
So you're
emanating
glowing.
the light.
Oh,
All
you're
of-
the light.
Yeah.
You're
all of-
blessed.
all
You're
of you just turn around and you see Grace just like glowing this bright light radiating out into the
That's
forest.
very graceful.
I
her
just,
her geriatric form just like enveloped in this light and glowing out, and it reveals what these eyes are attached to. There are markings on giant moths that
Oh.
that each have two pairs of eyes on both of their wings, and they're kind of, you see their faces, and it's kind of like terrifying if you imagine a moth's face. And they're huge too. They're like 4 feet tall from top to bottom. And they're kind of like
They're almost Ark's size.
Yes.
Well, no, Urk is taller than. Wait.
I'm
Ark's is
5 feet.
five,
Are you
right?
5 feet? Yeah,
5
you're
feet.
actually right. Yeah.
Close.
I'm
So-
a miniature sized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So okay. All right. Sweet. That helps my visualization. You see the eyes kind of just like kind of like just float, and they just encircle all of you. Neither appearing aggressive or appearing frightened.
Shall we keep going?
Yeah. I don't think these are what we're looking for.
Okay.
Use my wrinkles.
What
What's
What
it,
do you
Grace?
did you say?
Excuse my wrinkles.
Oh, because you're so bright.
I saw you in bright sunlight earlier.
Ma'am, I can't even see you. It's okay.
It's like a bit blinding.
Just,
Because we got used to the darkness.
my wrinkles are more high def now, you know?
My God.
Hi, definitely. I'm just imagining it low.
So several of them stay in place and just observe you curiously, but one kind of like goes up to you, Grace. You see this figure you see this this moth-like creature kind of like floating its eyes, or not this wings with eye patterns on you, and then it appears to like take an interest in you, and then it turns around and starts to fly in a direction.
In another direction or in my direction?
Kind of like more or less the direction you guys were headed, except more north.
I just say, I think it wants you to follow him.
You can speak moth.
I mean, that's what I do when I want people to come follow me. I come to their face and go, "Hey, come here."
You have okay. I trust
I
that.
feel like it's similar.
We'll listen to the little one.
I am little. And we should follow.
Let's follow it.
You speak
What's
moth.
roasting?
Huh?
Nothing.
So this huge moth leads you all for an hour or so, minding its pace so that you may keep up with it. At this point, none of the other moths are around you. Grace, are you still casting? Are you still holding onto light?
Not anymore after I saw that it wasn't dangerous or didn't really
Okay. It leads you to the end of the forest and the beginning of the mountains. You see the forest kind of like lead up into the mountains, but they kind of like give way. You see the mountain range just like go off in either direction. But before you is a cave entrance.
Oh, is it over in there?
The moth kind of like flutters at you for a moment and then just flies away.
Thanks, Mrs. Moth. Should we go inside?
You can go in
Yes,
first.
everybody, please stay behind me.
Do we need light? No.
Oh,
No.
yes. Look at Grace.
I was looking at Grace too.
Could you make you glow again?
Can you be blessed again?
And then I activate the cantrip again.
All right. As soon as you cast light again, you see the entrance of this cave is stained with this blood that is colored. It's got like a rainbowy kind of like texture to it, almost as if like you've seen spilled oil, and there's that rainbowy, but like it's it's like light violet with a rainbowy sheen to it.
Yeah, like it killed a unicorn or something.
Can Protos do the thing on the wall and then, like lick it?
Oh God.
On the wall?
That's what villains do.
Villains? Oh
Yeah.
You mean lick the blood that's on the wall?
yeah, like with his finger.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll survival or investigation.
Little boy, that's unsanitary.
Not that
Oh,
little.
okay. Hold on. Wait, what were the skills? It was survival and or investigation.
Investigation or survival, yeah.
Okay,
Oh my
19.
Okay.
As you taste this liquid, you feel it doesn't taste bad at all. You feel a warmth kind of like fill your body. And you also feel a sense that it feels wrong to be drinking this.
Oh,
Um as for the source of this, the taste does not lend you towards any sort of direction. However, you do see the trail kind of like go deeper into the cave.
How is it?
what do I gather from like whose blood it is, if
You-
I do?
You can't. You can't narrow that down.
Oh, okay.
It tastes unlike anything you've ever tasted, and you're almost compelled to say it isn't blood.
Oh, shoot. Uh, let uh let's go further in to see what this is.
All right.
I can't tell what it is.
The cave entrance kind of splits in two, but your decision is made for you. On the right, you hear the sounds of roars coming from within, and two voices, three voices, a roar and a growl and a cry of a creature in distress. All three of these sounds unnatural to your ears. These are sounds that you've never heard before, but you can sense enough that there are aggressors and there is prey, and it's on the right
Let's
side.
On the right side.
Okay.
let's hurry. And
Oh.
then Protos tries to like get to the source of the
Front.
sound.
All
I
right.
try to stay close.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alfred is now not like sitting on his shoulder, just flying, just to be ready. What we're about to see.
All right. You follow this sound 100 feet into this kind of like lazily meandering den, and this, as you approach, the sounds grow louder, and the stench of matted and wet fur, the smell of iron from like blood of its victims. As you approach, you see this huge mass kind of like hunched over, and it's feeding. The growl and the roar are coming from the same entity, and it's this large figure, black fur, a dark red mane going down its back, but you don't see the face. You haven't gotten its attention. Kind of, it's obscuring most of what it's feeding on, but you do see the body of a Pegasus kind of like behind it, and it's crying out in pain until finally the life escapes it, and it continues to feed.
I think we are a monster.
Oh, what to do? What to do?
Well then.
We must stop it from further harm of the sanctuary.
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry.
What's the plan?
We hit it with our weapon.
All
Yeah.
right. I want. Oh, go ahead.
Can I just
Can I?
run over there and be like, ah?
What?
Oh my god.
God.
All right. Roll for whatever attack that was, and I want everyone to roll
Oh
initiative.
my god!
I'm just gonna throw a dagger
You-
at it.
You
Okay.
went up to it to throw a dagger at it. Are you up close to it?
Like up, like did you release the dagger from your hand or
Yeah, like I don't go like super close. I just like kind of go a
You
little
just
bit
chuck at
closer
it?
and throw it.
But you screamed when you did it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh my god!
with all my might.
What the fuck?
Let's see how much might it was.
Yeah, we're about to see how mighty that was.
Roll to attack, and then everyone
Oh.
roll for me initiative.
Look at Grace. Oh my god.
Oh, is there a ring? Wait, before we start, can I
20
use the restroom?
Yeah.
Wow. No
Oh
way.
wait,
Grace
wait.
is so-
Jackie, roll for me initiative really quick before you leave.
I have 11.
11. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
go for
have
it.
a 3.
Oh. Going.
I just
Oh,
realized my initiative is 0.
God.
Like I have 0 initiative. That's hilarious.
Protos 4.
All right.
Wait, my dice have been super weird. It's been going to 1 or 2 and then to 19 only.
Is this?
I'm gonna refresh.
Are these
my
digital or are
page.
these? Okay.
I'm
Gotcha.
on the Google roll dice.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Maybe it's just your lucky day.
but I don't like
Those
the-
twos.
I want like regular numbers.
Helfrix, what you
Yeah, I
got?
rolled 2 probably like 2 or 3 times.
3.
Helfrix 3.
That's very low.
Grace, what were you?
I just realized
Oh, rolling for
My-
initiative also.
my initiative is 0.
12. Oh wait. 14.
Oh my god.
14.
I actually rolled a 1, but then my initiative is +3, so 4.
Okay.
But that 1 though. Like my second time rolling a 1 this time.
Look at Grace right now.
All right.
Where'd you get this picture?
Feel free to like position yourselves in this general area wherever you,
Grace
however
is
you
so
want to.
cute.
Well, Grace would be right up on it.
What? Yeah, Grace is like
And
right
then
there.
Elfrix and Protos go ahead. Oh, Elfrix, you're actually smaller than that. There you go.
Oh, Protos looks like such a douche.
You know what? I'm gonna just say this right now. When I made her, I did not think about a mechanism to how I hold items.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
like I have certain things. Like I said, my like weapon is a dart because I figured she's small, like she can't hold any other like type of weapon.
Yeah.
But in my mind, when you handed me the bag of coins, it's like I didn't think about that her size
Normal
is way too
size.
small to hold like actual things.
Yeah,
I
is
was
the
like-
dart like your size darts or like normal
Well,
size
when
darts?
I was like reading up like how to do fairies when you're really fucking small, because fairies can be like bigger sized people.
Yeah.
They said that, oh, if you're a smaller one, the idea here is like, oh, whatever weapons you have were like built for, like whatever weapons you ended up with when you first created it were built for you, so they're your size. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like it's weird. I didn't think about it. I should have made her like a foot or 2 tall. Like,
Yeah. I think it's just in our physics. We're thinking like the little
Yeah.
thing wouldn't attack or do damage, but then I guess in D&D world it does do like the as normal damage.
And magically enhanced.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Sorry, guys. Getting right into it. Grace, you roll to attack with your dagger. I'll give you
24
advantage
to
because
hit.
turned around. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay. It hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Uh, 4.
4.
4 piercing.
All right. And with that, the creature turns around and you see its massive body. It's got the face of a bear, but also a mane of red, kind of like surrounding, mane of dark red, kind of like surrounding its head. Its fur dark black, matted. Its claws stained with blood. Fur matted with blood. You smell it. It's disgusting. Just from the beating it's been doing in the last several days, or last several weeks actually, and it stands now imposing over you. Grace, you're first on the initiative. What do you want to do?
Oh. I guess I'll just start attacking. Can I do magic missile?
Okay. Go ahead. It's an instant hit. Go ahead and roll damage. What does it look like when Grace casts magic missile?
I'm just gonna be like, just throwing my hands everywhere.
Okay.
Like, ah!
Good to know.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Is there any?
I believe it's.
Is it just what I roll like from a D20, or is it?
No, the
Do I get
damage.
any-
The damage is okay. So there's no. It's an instant hit.
Or-
So you're just gonna roll it
Oh,
right
it's-
to damage. I
Okay.
believe there are 3 darts, each 1d4 plus 1.
1D.
So just roll 3d4 plus 3.
3D4 plus 3. Sorry.
Urk, you're on deck,
Oh, okay.
and then after is Protos.
Oh.
Okay.
I should really rethink her size.
So that 8.
8 total 8.
Yes.
All right. As darts kind of like emanate from your waving hands and just like twirl and fire into this creature, the creature lets out this guttural roar and growl at the same time. 2 voices coming from this beast, and yeah, it's pissed. Urk, it's your turn.
I fly over to the what's it called? The monster.
Okay.
And use my talent to slash at it.
Okay. While mid-flight.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token, and then roll for me to hit.
Oh, where's my token? Yeah. That's just making sure. Yeah. Okay. Oh, natural 20.
Okay. Go ahead and roll critical damage.
1d6 plus d6. 6. 9. Sorry, I'm doing some math.
Mm-hmm.
When they say 1d6 plus 3, do I add the 3 twice? Or is it just the die that I get full?
Let's see.
It's just the dice.
The die you get.
It's just
full.
the dice,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's 14.
14. Yeah, as you kind of like fly up from where you were standing next to Protos, and you just claw with your talons, your sharp talons. You said 14?
Yeah, 14.
All right. Okay. Is that going to be your turn?
Yes.
Yeah. You scratch at its like kind of like side of its neck, and it roars at you.
Oh, sorry. I realized I can attack twice.
Go for it.
Can I go? Yeah, I'll go again. Sorry.
Roll the hit.
Oh. I got a 5.
5 to hit?
Yep.
That misses as you try to slash twice. It's enraged. It's shaking you off. And in retaliation, it's going to climb up the walls of this cave, kind of meet you at eye level,
Oh my god.
And-
Oh.
attack you twice with its claws.
Oh my
So
god.
you're like 10 feet up, right? or like 15 feet up?
I think I can go 30 feet up.
Well, I mean, how high are you currently when you met?
Also,
Attacked him.
it's
Attack.
basically however high he was.
Okay. I
Oh.
say you'd
Or
be,
his head.
since you're attacking
So.
with your feet, and then you're attacking his head. I'm gonna say you're just like 10 feet up, or
Okay.
12 feet up.
Mhm.
All right. So now it's climbed 12 feet onto this wall, and you see it's
God.
it's really scary seeing this large creature just like crawl up and kind of like meet Urk head on. It's gonna try to slash at you twice.
Okay.
The first one is 8 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
The second one is 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
All right, it slashes at you twice, and in its like hurried ferocity, it misses it clumsily. And it's gonna make one bite attack at you. Attempt to bite at you.
Bye, Steve.
This one is a 23 to hit.
It hits.
So he misses with his claws, and kind of like each swipe at you, kind of like he's holding on with his other claw, and it kind of like makes him a little clumsier. But he grabs onto the wall with both claws and just snaps at you. His large maw kind of like bites down hard on your wing and kind of like lets go briefly, or lets go. He deals 14 piercing.
Okay.
Oh my!
All right. That's the creature's turn. Protos, you're up next, and then Elfrix, you're on deck.
So Protos is an archer, so he has his longbow.
Okay.
So he would like to attack twice. He'll aim at just the center, like avoiding Urk, but just the center mass of the monster.
Okay. I would say to avoid Urk and get center mass, you'd have to move down and to the left a little bit.
Oh, okay. It's like by his kidney.
Mhm.
Okay.
But otherwise, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. First one 15 to hit, second one 25 to hit.
15 and 25. 25 hits.
Dang, okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my gosh. +3. 7 damage.
7. All right. As you fire upon this creature, missing Grace and Urk, it heads straight into the center mass of this large creature. This arrow almost getting lost in the thicket of this creature's fur. You only see the tail feathers of your arrow barely poking out. How much damage did you say again?
7.
All right.
7 total.
Okay. It's now bleeding from that wound ever so slightly. It's also got like wounds across its face. Is that gonna be your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess on the side she'll check to make sure that everyone's like doing okay, or Protos will check to make sure everyone's doing okay, and then.
Yeah, you observe
That's his turn.
Urk takes some pretty rough damage on his wing. Not enough to bring him down to the ground. He's still able to fly on it, even though a bit more belaboredly. But that's what you observe. Grace, for what she did, and for as close to proximity as she did, is still
Arching
unaffected.
up.
Yeah, doing all right.
Yeah.
Elfrix, your turn.
Yeah. So the distance on this thing is proper, right?
Let me see. It looks like it. It seems like no. It's kind of
not.
off, but every square is 5.
Every square is 5. Oh, every square is 5. So then that means it's like, if I'm looking at here, it's double. So this is 15. So I'm about 15 feet away from him. Okay, got it. Or is that what it is?
Yeah, they're
like 20.
I guess it's
20.
sort of 20-ish. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna use Earthen Grasp.
And what's that do?
So in I can choose a 5-foot square unoccupied space on the ground that's at least 30 feet away from me. So I want to sort of do like around here.
Okay.
And then from that space, a hand will come out of the ground,
Okay.
and I can use it to capture something.
Okay. If you're trying to reach the bear, it is 12 feet up.
Oh, it's up. It got up. Shit.
Yeah.
That does change things.
Pythagorean theorem.
Gotta bring it back.
Or whatever.
Yeah, it
that's
makes
fine.
its appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I forgot he went up when he was
That
fighting
means the
up.
distance may be shorter.
Well, it can only reach like 5 feet from it. So,
Oh, I see.
well, that sort of messed up what I was planning to do. Tis okay.
Are you flying like some feet up too, or no?
Yeah, but my thing is a ground attack. Like it's a ground thing. Yeah. It's supposed to like hold him down, but
Does
I
it work
can't
on the wall?
go.
Yeah, he's on the
wall
wall.
is ground.
Terrifying.
I don't know if that works actually. Let me think. Sorry.
I would say no.
It says ground. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be the ground.
We tried.
Which is fine. We tried. Let's use
Grace, you're on deck.
I'm gonna use let's see what. Yeah, we'll do Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Wait, let me move myself so because I feel like I might hit her.
Okay.
If it's direct. If I go like right here, where do I have to be so I don't hit him? Like right here?
You can fly vertically. The cave wall, the cave height is like.
Oh, it's higher
like
up.
20 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let me go up higher. Like I'm at the distance I'm at. I go up higher and then I'll hit it with because I have 60 feet radius or 60 feet radius range on Ray of Frost.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay. 20. Oh no, sorry. That was 17. My bad.
17 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. It hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 9.
9 damage. Okay. As you you fly up and this beam of light appears. It's really Grace, there's light on you, right? You're still casting light.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, then this entire time wasn't in the dark. This beam of frozen energy just shoots out of Elfrix and strikes the creature. How much damage did you say?
9.
All right.
With cold damage.
Okay. All right. Cold damage. Okay. Will that be your turn?
Yes.
Grace, it's you. Urk, you're on deck.
I'm gonna say, oh, I know that one, and I am also gonna use Ray of Frost.
Nice. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Cute.
15.
15 barely misses as you strike the wall of cave behind him. Your beam of light. Urk kind of like flying, kind of like close to you. Kind of throws off your aim. And also you're trying not to hurt him. And you overcompensate, shooting in the other direction.
Well, that didn't work.
All right. Are you gonna take a movement or any other action?
I'll stay.
Okay. Urk, it's you.
I'm gonna use my Warhammer this time to attack
All right.
twice.
Yeah, as it's snapping at your wing, you pull out your Warhammer. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Oh, also, I'm going to use a fighting spirit since it hit me. It's basically I have advantage for this current roll, and I gain It said as bonus action, you give yourself advantage on all weapon attack rolls until the end of the turn. So both, yeah.
Oh yeah, nice. Go ahead.
And I also gain 5 temporary hit point.
Okay.
So okay, so I'll roll for the where did my dice go? I lost my dice.
Okay. While you roll for both attacks, I'll be right back. 1 second.
Okay. 19 is the first one.
Copycat. No, I'm joking.
She seems like that type of
I'm
annoying granny.
I'm assuming you're a sorcerer too then, or a wizard.
Sorcerer.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm still rolling.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot to roll. So the first one is over 20.
Okay.
That's,
Second one.
yeah. And then second one is also over 20. It's like 22.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Six plus. Oh, 17.
17. In total?
Yeah, in total.
Yeah. As you
Yeah.
as you fly there, you take out your warhammer and strike him twice, using kind of like your wings as leverage to like bat at him. And yeah, you deal considerable damage.
That's all I'm gonna do.
All right. The creature in retaliation is going to just jump off the wall and drag both of his claws down your body in an attempt
Oh my
to
god.
attack you.
Says
Um, okay, okay, 19 for the first one,
19 hits.
27 for the second, I'm assuming hits.
Yes.
Both claws strike and you receive a total of 22 slashing damage.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Are you?
It's from that attack, it looks at you, Grace, and just bites at you.
Wait. I'm going to protect Grace.
Okay.
Oh.
As a reaction?
Wow.
As a reaction. Fighting
does-
style protection.
How does that work?
Use reaction. It basically has disadvantage. He rolls on a disadvantage on
All
the
right,
attack.
fair enough. You see it, you take the damage from it dragging its claws down your body, and it just drives his long claws drive through and down the length of your frame. Blood and feather just drawing out. It collapses to the ground in a heap, and this loud echo kind of reverberates through this den. It races towards Grace, who's just right there, but you use your like awareness to attempt to shield and deflect, and it, with a disadvantage, it lands an 18 to hit.
Oof. Sorcerer.
Does
Gonna
it-
hit you.
Does it hit?
Hits.
Okay. It deals 14 in this large bite that isn't enough for Urk to like deflect and defend from.
Oh my gosh!
Mm-hmm.
You okay, Granny?
All
I
right.
think I'm gonna die soon.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Don't go towards the light. Oh, don't go towards the light. Light, Grace. Sorry.
She is the light.
She is the light.
I am the light.
It is the light. I am the light.
That's a phrase. Don't go towards the light. I am
Light.
the light. Okay. Protos, it's your turn. Elfrix, you're on deck. Winnie, is it cool if we 10, 15? Is that possible?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, Protos shoots 2 arrows at the monster.
All right, roll to hit.
Protos is very angry at this point because he sees how much damage he's doing. Oh my god, where is the dice? Okay, rolling. Oh my god. Okay, they're both 15, so
They both miss.
they both did not
unfortunately.
hit.
Yeah, and in
Ah!
the violence of what you're seeing before you, you're you haven't encountered anything like this before, of this proportion, of this size, of this viciousness. And seeing these acquaintances beside you getting severely injured has you shaken. Is that going to be your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh. Gets into rage because he can't hit. No, just kidding. Rage emotionally.
Emotional rage, not mechanic rage.
Not mechanic.
Elfrix, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Grace, you're on deck.
Seeing how his size is obviously letting him have the upper hand, I use reduce on him.
Ooh. Okay.
What's that?
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and tell me how that works.
So I'll use reduce. This is a concentration. So for reduce, the target size is halved in all dimensions and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. There's a decreases its size by one category, so medium to small. Until the spent end, the target has disadvantage on strength checks, strength saving throws. The target's weapons also shrink to match its new size, and the target's attacks deal 1d4 less damage.
Okay, it's got to roll a con save. What's the number it has to beat?
15.
Con 13. Immediately,
Yes!
you see this large creature just like after Protoss's arrows miss, you just see it. Now it's still large, but a more manageable size. It looks like maybe like a brown bear size, like an actual in real life a brown bear.
And
yeah.
And then I'll use 2 sorcery points to do my meta magic quicken spell, which allows me to do a bonus action on to do a bonus action.
Let's see. You can quicken only. You're still not allowed to cast 2 spells at the same time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I do nothing. I sit here. I'm like, okay.
You didn't do nothing. You
I
just
I didn't do
shrunk
nothing.
this. Okay.
Yeah. I know I didn't.
All right. So it has disadvantage on strength and strength saving throws. And then weapons match. When these weapons are reduced, the targets with them deal 1d4 less. Okay. Disadvantage and then 1d4 less. All right. Good. Grace, your turn. Burke, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm in pain and I'm hurt, so I am going to cast fireball.
Oh.
Within a
where?
Can I within a 20-foot radius? But can I like? How does that work with the cave? Can I like just push it off to the edge, or that, would that not work?
Centered on a point. A point you choose within range. So you can point it to the side of the wall. It has a 20-foot radius. It's gonna get like, let me see.
Gonna get everyone.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I don't want to be a roast bird.
Okay, you might be able to.
I can pick the furthest point, like.
Yeah, maybe if you pick right here.
Yeah, or.
Yeah, I'll say if you put it in this corner, you're safe.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay. He's got to roll a dex save. The Pegasus is cooked.
Oh my god.
Oh well.
Oh.
The Pegasus. Okay.
Smell.
Let me just describe what happens to this. Oh, what's the number that it has to beat?
Wait, it doesn't. Blah, blah, blah.
What's your spell saving throw?
Oh.
Number.
Spell saving throw.
On the it's on that sheet. It's on the right side.
Is it? It's on spell save DC, right?
Yeah.
15.
15. Okay. And that was a dex. Okay, it barely saves, but you still roll 8d6. It takes half. Go ahead and do that. I'll describe what happens to this Pegasus.
Oh my god!
You see
I look
this
at Protos.
brilliant white. Okay, it explodes.
Wait, oh, 8d6.
Yeah, roll 8d6 and then divide it by 2. And then it engulfs the bear and the Pegasus at the same time, and then it just like disappears. The entire cave like heating up, like for
Oh
an
my god.
instant
Okay.
and bright. And let me, sorry, I'll finish this really quick. The Pegasus burns in this brilliant white rainbow light as it becomes singed and dissolves. Go ahead and tell me the damage.
32 divided by 2, so 16.
16. All right.
Oh my! I didn't mean to do that.
All right, and yeah, and you do considerable damage to this bear. The shards of ice that were collecting from Aelfrix's blast kind of like are long gone, but now his fur is not only like matted, but now it's just singed and burned. It's looking in really bad shape. Is that gonna be your turn, Grace?
Yes.
All right, Urk, your go. Protos, you're after the beast.
I'm gonna do second wind as I'm gonna do my bonus action first. Is that okay?
Go for it.
Yeah, so it basically I regain 1d10 plus 5
Roll it.
health. Give me the number. Ooh, 10. 13.
10.
Nice.
Nice, good roll.
So I add that to my health, and then I'll do my war. Wait, can I still be? The fire's gone now, right?
The fire's
Or is it
gone.
still there?
Yeah. Fire's
Okay,
gone.
okay.
Unless you want me to bring it back.
Oh no. I would like to stay uncooked. Yeah, so I go up to the bear and I hit it with my warhammer again twice.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
18 hits or no?
18 hits.
The other one's 9.
Okay, the one hits.
Okay. Uh, 9 damage.
9 damage, all right. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty shitty as you drive your warhammer like right into the ribcage. Now being of a comparable size to you when it's on all fours, you strike it on the side of its body and it looks like it hurts considerably from that attack. Is that going to be your turn?
Yeah.
All right. That's Urk. It's going to let's see. Have you dropped down to its level or are you still flying?
I will drop down to its level, yeah.
All right.
Because it's on the ground now.
Okay. It's going to it's had a taste of Grace's blood and it's going to continue to attack.
You get away from me!
It just bites
I'm
at
gonna
you.
protect her again.
Okay, so it's disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
A 10 now, so it misses its bite. You effectively shove it out of the way as it attempts to like maul at Grace. It's going to continue running though, however, and attack Protos with his claws.
Can I take an opportunity attack?
It's not out of your range.
Oh, okay.
But that's
Nice try.
It's good practice. Good practice.
Practice.
He attacks with both, but I'm assuming only one hits with a 19. Protos.
Yeah, 19 hits. What's the other one?
It was 8.
Oh yeah, that misses. Okay.
All right. So one claw strikes for 11 slashing damage on you.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh my!
I gotta write it down.
Okay. Protos, is your turn. Oh wait, wait. It had it's 1d4 reduced. Let me roll a d4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, so it's 10. You have
Okay, nice.
10 damage instead of 11.
Okay. Okay. Because he is real close to me, I would like to use my horns
Okay.
Ooh.
and like ram into him. Kind of ramming into him. Actually, okay, yeah, my horns as a weapon.
Elfric's on deck. Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
I rolled 14. Doesn't it hit?
14. Let's see. No.
Horns also get advantages on all checks made to shovel creature. Oh, okay.
His,
Oh my god.
Enlarge, reduce. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Am I able to still push him with Goring Rush? It says on dash action make melee attack with horns as a bonus action.
Okay.
Or is that if I dashed and then attack?
I think it was the dash and then the horns.
Okay.
Yeah. Do the horns and then dash away or dash after the fact.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wouldn't work as
Protoss will just have his horns there.
Okay. Aelfrix, it's you. Grace, you're on deck.
I'll use magic missiles on 3rd level, so I get 2 darts.
Well, I'm sorry.
Sorry. I'll use magic missiles at 3rd level, so I can get 2 darts.
2 more darts?
No, just 2. I just
okay.
get 2.
Okay.
I thought
sorry, let me
wait,
read it.
doesn't it?
I get 2.
Because you automatically
get
get 3
darts.
at 1.
Yeah, so sorry. I get 2
yeah.
additional darts. Sorry, it's 5.
When you roll at wait, at level 2 magic missile, you get 2 more darts?
No, at level 3.
Oh, okay, level 3. Okay.
At level 3, I get 2 more darts.
Yeah, good.
So you have 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 5. Sorry.
Go and roll 5d4, add 5.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a wrong. Sorry, wrong dice. 4, 6, 10, 2, 16, 21.
To hit? Oh, yeah, 21 in total. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 5 darts just like spiral out from your location and strike in between Grace and Protos, hitting the creature directly. And you said 21?
Yes, 21.
All right. Is that gonna be your turn?
Yes, and I hope that he doesn't see me.
Okay. Urk, your turn. This thing looks really bad.
Wait.
Let's just skip.
Oh, I'm
Grace.
sorry, Grace. Yeah, apologies.
Okay.
Grace, go ahead.
I am going to use Thunder Wave at 2nd level.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, that's I know
Are you
that's
gonna-
an AOE. Where are you
No.
pointing? Where are you pointing anything at?
Foot cube. Never mind.
Too dangerous, dude.
I
This granny is kind of.
Yeah, read more carefully.
Yo, when you get the spells like this, you really have to read because sometimes it throws me off too. Trust.
Urk on deck.
All these.
Also, if you're doing
Audience-
concentration and then you have to do another concentration, you lose whatever you want to do. It's very, it really messes up your shit. Like,
Yeah.
There's too many cones and cubes and.
look
Okay.
Cones and cubes.
at all these cones and cubes. Like,
I'm going to
Run away.
yeah, move away.
I'm going to go over here so I can try to use the
I like the idea that Granny just like scuttles over to the side and goes,
each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a constitution. Okay, I'll go over here.
Okay. As you run away, it's gonna take an opportunity attack.
"Oi,
But it's facing Protos though. Is that?
oh,
Ooh.
oh,
All right, I'll allow it. Go ahead.
wow,
Damn.
technicalities."
Yeah. Go
They're
ahead.
just sneaking away.
Go ahead, Grace.
Okay,
Like
I'm
at
gonna use
1 hour an
Thunder
hour.
Wave. So each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, that's just him.
Was
What's
all- would
the
it-
effect?
On On a successful save, the creature takes. Oh wait. On a failed save, creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Okay, and then on a successful.
On a successful, it takes half as much.
It does, and it doesn't get okay. It
Yeah.
rolled a con. It's a con saving throw.
Yeah. So is
Okay.
it still the same spell save?
It's the same number,
DC
yeah.
on my. Okay, so 15.
Okay, it rolls a 17, so it takes half of the damage and it doesn't get pushed. Go ahead and roll that
Okay.
damage.
Okay. I'm rolling. I'm doing it at second level, so that's 3d8.
Okay.
So 16 divided by 2 is 8.
Okay. From behind, just like it's thunder damage.
Yeah, thunder damage.
Yeah, are you walking with a cane or some sort of aid?
No, I abandoned the cane.
Okay, you clap your hands, and then this strike of this like cube of lightning just emanates from around you, and it electrifies the back of this creature already in a bad way.
How's the Pegasus doing?
Oh yeah, fried all sorts of different ways.
Ugh, what's it smell like?
It smells good, like really good. It smells like Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Wow.
oh.
How does Protos feel about that?
Wait.
Yeah, Protos, how do you feel about that?
Protos doesn't smell it due to the rage he feels
All right.
from his inadequacy in this battle.
Very good. Very good. Urk, it's your turn. You all have inspiration, also, by the way.
Okay. I'm gonna fly over again. Not fly over. I guess I can walk over now. And then use my.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I have a question about a effect after I use a spell. Sorry.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, just so on this sheet on the side for sorcerers, it has this tempestuous magic that's part of the sorcerer class, and it says as a bonus action, casting non-cantrip spell also gives 10 feet fly speed. So what does that mean? Just after
once you
casting
cast a spell, you can fly for 10 feet. How long does it last?
Wait, what?
It doesn't say.
The hell?
Okay, just Google it in between
No,
turns.
I googled it. It doesn't say. It like super vague. It just says tempestuous magic. It just says it gives you 10 feet fly speed, and then it doesn't mention anything.
Oh, okay. So you can, as a bonus action, move up to 10 feet.
Okay, if I wanted to like run away or something, I guess.
Yeah.
That-
It says doing so does it without provoking opportunity attacks. So that's why you probably cast the spell if you're right on someone, and then you just float away.
Oh.
All right. Urk.
Okay.
I'm using Fighting Spirit again for advantage and do Warhammer on the air again.
Roll to hit.
First one is over 20.
Okay, roll the
Second one is 16.
Both hit. Roll damage.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 9.
In total?
Yeah, 9 in total.
Okay, describe how you take out this creature.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna use my Warhammer and like smash its head.
All right.
I'm gonna fly up a little and then smash its head.
Oh, really cool.
Oh.
Oh, how gruesome!
And yeah,
You
like
fried
that,
a Pegasus.
like that, you fell this creature, and upon its death, it like grows up in size again. Actually, that's not how large and reduced probably be maintained even if it's dead. So up until Ilfrix decides to drop concentration, which lasts only a minute. So a little bit after you kill this creature, you're probably kind of like minding your business, wondering what to do. Finally,
I'll do it like I saw Eric do it, and pure shock of how brutal it was. I
lose concentration.
I lose concentration, and it just like blows up in his face. Yeah,
it's as I
I'll
said
allow
the
it.
first time.
Yeah.
You hit him
I'll
with the
allow.
bonk. and then it grows up in size. Protos, you see this mass just like
What?
right in front of you. The creature's dead. You all find a way to dismember it and bring it back into the carriage. It's late evening at this point. By the time you get to the hut where Rancher, what did I say his name was? Rancher
Galt.
Galt
Galt.
is residing. It's early dawn, and you catch him feeding other Pegasi that have approached his house. But as they see you approach, they all leave, almost sensing the creature that you have towed behind you. He gives a solemn nod and a warm thanks for your help and in saving the creatures of the sanctuary of the Untamed. You tell him of the creatures that you had saw, and he explains to you the
I'm just surprised we dismembered it to carry it back.
I didn't do it.
He tells you of the moonflowers that you encountered, the names for those moths that you and as he sees the creature, he knows it to be a wild claw. It's almost this hybrid black bear and lion, but incredibly more violent, larger, intelligent in its manner of attack. He thanks you for your service and is thankful that the large creature is dismembered and you're now over capacity carriage that's like really low on the on its wheels. The horses are having a hard time pulling, but like once they get it going, it gets moving. You trek the week back to Evening Star Manor, past Oaken Hollow, and return to Lady Elowen, who is incredibly grateful, pays you the rest of your pay, which is 200 silver each, I believe. Yeah. Upon completion. And she reassures you that whatever you didn't spend on supplies may be kept and split among you. And thanks you for your work, and is now open to consideration for future work with you guys. She does mention that the wild claw meat would go well as she's trying to feed a village in a distant land. But that's a story for another time. Is there anything else you guys want to communicate at any point during this like epilogue of sorts? Like, back on the travel back, I said hi to Brother Lucky or something like that, or like anything like that. Is there anything you guys wanted to?
On the travel back, I'll attempt to patch like Urk or Grace up, right? Because those two are quite injured.
Yeah, they were
have like a little first
and then I'm gonna be like, oh, it's just a tiny scratch. I'll be fine.
She got protected by me.
True.
Okay.
I go up to Protos like, wow, you're really gentle. You're really gentle. Just like looking at him, try to patch him up.
Yeah, I was quite gentle on that monster, huh? Like you could kind of tell Protos is
She's like, no. Don't say that. We need everybody there. She's trying to make him feel better and say like it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your efforts.
Is there anything else at any portion on the way back? Like even on the way back from the cave to the sanctuary, or to the headquarters of the sanctuary, or in Oaken Hollow.
I asked if I could feed some monster there, like a tour.
Oh yeah, and he gives you a tour of each of the Let's see. Yeah, before you leave, he gives you a tour of some of the parts you hadn't explored of the Sanctuary of the Untamed. He introduces you to like mire beasts, which are these large amphibious creatures, smooth, slimy skin and long, webbed like limbs. They kind of like hang out in the swamp area.
Cool.
More aurochs. He teaches you like how to like properly like handle them and approach them. Yeah, fast movements, not one of them. when you had flown up into the air. But
you're unrecognizable now.
But yeah, is there anything else for the remaining two of you?
I'll give Elrix back her money somewhere along the way,
Mhm.
and then I'll kind of commend the group for how well they work together.
Mhm. Mhm.
You guys are a mighty good team here.
Oh yeah, you did well too.
And also, I thank all the youngins. Oh, thank you guys for bringing me along. I had a wonderful time.
Yeah, you're more wild than I thought, oh Granny.
Oh, you know, back in the day.
I know you
and
guys
then
saying that now.
Grace tells us stories of her her growing up, how wild she was.
Yeah, Rolf drops you guys off at outside Evening Star Manor and takes the carriage and the horses, returns them to Oaken Hollow, and the four of you depart from the manor. Whether or not that's together may be revealed at another time. But good job on this this one shot, and that was the Sanctuary of the Untamed.
I feel like the Sanctuary of the Untamed is like Alfric's, like that's just heaven for her. Like she's just as Eric was asking to go around, how she just studies everything.
Mm-hmm.
If she could have stayed. No, I'm joking. I need to figure out. I think I need to figure out her size. I need her to be able to carry shit. I need to figure out something. Maybe she'll come back a different size out. Like magic has encouraged me.
Enlarge, reduce self.
Yeah.
Well, technically, do you need money? Because like you just need.
But what if I want to like get? What do I need to get things? Like what if I? Well, that's the whole point. Is I know I was so tiny. I have mage hand, so like for me to get through things by myself, I use that. But it was just like I didn't think of like how to carry things. Like Proto just gave me my money back. What am I doing? I'm just like here. I'm just like flying around like this. I need to figure it out. The mechanic is weird.
Yeah. Damn, Jenny, I'm sorry. Like bad rolls that entire battle, man. That's rough.
The whole game.
Yeah, the whole game.
I had a fun. It was a fun story time.
Yeah.
I was hoping to potentially take it out. I was gonna do. Oh shoot! What is it called? Like grappling arrow on it after. Or I was gonna. I would have landed my attacks if it didn't come near me. If I used a ranged attack.
You are an archer.
Because he was up close, I didn't want to.
Wait, grappling arrow was the one you used in Night of the Museum, right? That one, I rewatched that episode today.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
And I was telling Lawrence, I was just like, oh, you know what? I was trying to figure out when I was playing, like, why is Protos and Peasy like this? Because the way that you guys were talking, and then now that I know everything, now I'm like, wow, they really did play their characters so well. Like at the moment as I was playing, I was like, why isn't Jackie never making a decision? And I was like, it makes sense.
Because I don't know anything. I was like clean slate.
I was like, wow, you guys played it so well. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah. Good job, everyone.
Exciting.
There will be another one shot in the near future, probably next week if you guys are down. But yeah, again, no pressure. It's just a one shot. And that's where we're gonna call this one. Thank you guys so much.
Woo, thank you for
Thank you.
Yeah.